I've often done the same thing as well with like a display element so that the community, even the ones that didn't make cards, can see. I think that's a really great way of sort of extending the community of the swap in a way, isn't it? Um, and I've also done like a gallery walk as the main, like, let's view what's arrived kind of scenario. So normally I would group them with the sheet, the cards that came from each school, and then space them out physically around the room. And then they have to go and find on the map, well, where is that in the world? But like Heather, I also have always gone with kind of a blind trade in the end, where the cards they have to pick and then they can trade later with someone if they want to. But I do find, especially when you've got bigger groups, that it avoids some of the disappointment. And a lot of discussion work. It's a great reflection tool, isn't it, for like looking at the different levels of skill that different age groups will have, why that is, looking at the different media that people have used, and also thinking about the stories behind them, because sometimes it's not always obvious, but just like imagining the person who made it, what were they thinking about when they created that? I think once you start getting into that, who created this card element, I think the disappointment is lessened a bit if they didn't get the exact card they wanted, because then it becomes more human to them. It's like a real person made this somewhere else around the world. And I find that's always helped when maybe there's one or two that haven't got the card they'd hoped for. And also making a few ourselves of extra. I had a little group of open studio students who would come in at lunchtime and make more cards. And over time, I'd sort of introduce the idea to them that maybe we could have these as an additional trade if anyone's a bit disappointed with the card they get. So even sort of introducing a few of our own cards to that, I think has helped a lot as well. And ultimately, they're just so excited. I think that initial disappointment soon dissipates, doesn't it, once they get caught up in the trade itself.